Okay. At this particular time, before we do salvation is created and we kind of wind up the evening, we like to open the floor to any special recognitions. Before we do that, folks, I'd like to point out that what we have here in this particular community is very, very, very special. And what we have here would not be possible without the support of our superintendent, our school board, and all of our principals. It is a machine, and if you're familiar with our routine, our daily routine with the band director, as soon as we hit the door in the morning, either we're doing jazz band before school even starts. As soon as first period hits, most of us, we separate and we go to the different elementary schools. We all start working with the elementary programs and getting our beginners going. And then hopefully the plan is they pass from one grade to the next and eventually have the opportunity to be in the high school and be a part of all these wonderful programs up here as well. So without our administration and parents, without you, this thing we hold very special and dear to our hearts, the Rome Band program that ceased to exist, and we are all part of this band family. So again, I'd like to thank all of you. We have two more things we have to do after the special presentations here, any presentations that we may have. We have to do salvation, and the percussion section generally plays something for us to kick off the upcoming football season. So I'm going to turn the mic over, and we're not going to get too long-winded with this, and then we'll conclude the evening. Thank you.
Okay. Hello. So we're going to have some fill-up speeches before we give out the gifts to the band directors. So I'm going to start off. 7 years ago, I walked through those doors, right over there, and I was a 6th grader. My hair was down to my shoulders. I walked in for the first time not realizing what I was going to be a part of. I was just part of West End Elementary School Band. And just doing that, I didn't realize what I was stepping into. And when I walked into here, I saw a community. And I didn't realize how much of an impact this community made. Not only to the community, but to the individuals. Throughout my time here, I grew into the person who I wanted to be. I took chances and I challenged myself to better myself, and I'm grateful for everything that I've done here. And it wouldn't have been possible without all directors, but more importantly, all the people who were by my side the whole time. So, I thought of every time I would, throughout this whole year what I'd say, and I just really wanted to say thank you. So.
Good evening. My name is Outhouse Service. I am one of the 2 band captains here at Rome. This concert is truly a special performance for not only the performers, but for the audience as well. The audience gets to witness the growth of all the students from bands to all the way up to 12th grade. And I remember being in 6th grade band, and then I blinked and now I'm up here. So, this concert for me takes me back to a lot of wonderful memories, like Section Spirit Day at middle school band camp, or when losing a chair was the most stressful part of my day. I know many seniors would agree when I say that we truly grew up in this band program, and we are who we are today because of it. All of my dearest friends are those that I met through the band program, and I'm thankful for all of them. If you would join me, I'd like to thank all the band parents who were as dedicated to the band as we were. And to also the 2016-2017 Rome bands for an incredible season for, having acquired 2 grand championship titles for the football season. Finally, I'd like to thank three incredible people, Mr. Hanna, Mr. Stubblefield, and Mr. Warren, they were more than just band directors and teachers to us. They were mentors, and they cared for us as they would care for their own children. And for that, I say thank you for never giving up on us and for always pushing us to be the best versions of ourselves every day. Thank you very much.
Work. Hey. Hey. Okay. Hey, I'm Flower. For those of you who don't know, I've been the drum major for the Sound of the Seven Hills for the past 3 years. Seven years ago, I had no clue that music would become my passion and my safe haven. I had no clue that the next 7 years would shape me into the person that I am today. But here I am on this stage a few days away from graduation. At my last concert, we're so blessed to have such wonderful band directors. We wouldn't really be here without them, and maybe we would, but we would be like drug addicts or something. All right, enough with all this. I know y'all want to go home. I just want to tell all the 6th through 11th graders, don't quit, okay? I know it sucks sometimes, or most of the times. I'm also not a fan of turning into a rotisserie chicken in the middle of July. I'd rather be at home watching Netflix with my cats. And I also hate not having enough study time. The only thing you really have time for is to figure out how you're gonna cheat on the test the next day. But it's all worth it, I promise. Every single second of it is worth it. When you're under the lights on a Friday night for 8 minutes, none of it matters. When your mascara it's streaming down your face because you just won a grand championship award, it doesn't matter. Because here you'll have experiences and memories and friends that you can't get anywhere else. This band program is something that is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm really sad to go, but one day you'll be standing where I am and you'll know exactly how I feel.